Pitch fouled away. Again, a fastball hitting 97. Kiermaier's hit was a line drive single into center. The starter, Caleb Smith. Foul ball headed toward the stands behind the plate. Third trip to the plate tonight for Kiermaier. Again, fastball is fouled back. Braves getting their first look at Anderson. Kiermaier is out on strikes. So the Rays are faced in the sixth. They pick up a run. It's 2-0 Tampa Bay. Introducing the complete
You weren't at the top of the list though. How many did you end up with tonight? Yeah, well, your cheatiness tends to pay off at times. I had somebody with 20 tonight. Oh. Well, we'll see how we go. See how we do. You did well last time. Didn't I hit one in the first case, a Lindor? Pretty sure I did. Well, hopefully I'll do as good tonight as I did last time. We can get this done in an hour and me not miss much. I was in the zone. I was focusing. I've got to work some Panini Prism in too. I think I've got 4 cases of Panini Prism coming. Everybody seems to like it for football. Doesn't quite have the same effect for baseball.
One thing we know for sure, he wasn't going to be late to that baseball. Oh, he was there in plenty of time.
Huh.
Brian Anderson hitting a little number halfway to the mound.
No, he doesn't have Rizzo. I think somebody had Rizzo by themselves.
That call sounded so familiar. Brian Anderson with a little number. Yeah, I've heard that too many times. That was like going back in time. Well, Brian Anderson is not retired that easily. Well, you know.
Why, did you have him last week, Joshua? All you had to do was keep him. Don't have to wreck for it. Oh.
3 hits overall allowed tonight. It's in the mid-80s in pitch count. He made 86 in 5 innings against Arizona. His last out.
Oh, that hurts. Well, you could have grabbed, if he was out there tonight, you could have grabbed him on Facebook the next day. I don't know if the price tonight was any different, but you could have claimed him on Facebook and got him for the same price. I try to help you guys out. I try anyway. All right, guys, 2 more minutes. We'll get going. I'll take anything good. Evening. Well, that's why I do the keepers and I do the claim process. It gives you guys that are regulars more of a advantage. Welcome. This should take about an hour, Aaron. About an hour. Maybe a couple minutes over. Not by much, though. I do stuff a little bit different, so I'll explain a little bit of stuff once I start ripping packs. I've got plenty of time in this to talk while I'm ripping.
Well, we're on 3 years because that was the last complete game thrown by the Rays. 3 years. Charlie Morton, a high-level meeting right there.
I agree.
6 innings.
My attention span isn't all that great. Well, you know he's in here. You've seen me pull one.
Is getting so much information thrown his way on a day-to-day basis here, breaking news this team.
All right, guys, 9:05. Time to get going.
Enter the booth, and you're just in the meeting. So really catching a ball game. They can still watch it, but then, like I said,
I don't want it some nights.
since 1982, they are shot toward right center, but
Well, hopefully we get you something you need tonight. All right, guys. As I was saying, I do stuff a little bit different than most. I break in 3-week sets. So this is week 2. So if you notice some players were missing out there, no. Yeah, go ahead, John. Send me an email to remind me you did it. So any route, if you notice some players missing out there, week 1 was last week. If whoever you bought, you could keep for all 3 weeks. For the same, so if you bought someone last week, you could keep them for the next 2 weeks for the same price per break. So if you bought someone for $5, it'd be $10 for the next 2, and you could keep them for all 3. Tonight being week 2, if there's anybody you bought tonight you would like to keep for week 3, you can do that. You just have to email me tonight. Steve's got the email out there, mark@everythinggolfusa.com. Price is the exact same, and I do combine shipping for $7.98 for the entire 3-week period. You just have to wait for an invoice prior to paying on eBay. Any questions, feel free to ask. I'm just sitting here ripping packs. Well, you keep jumping on late there, John. Your wife's going to end up catching on to this whole thing. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, let's go with the Chrome cards first. We've got Cabrera, Anderson, and a blue Lugo. All right, here we go. I try not to miss anything, but with this stuff, there's no guarantees. Ed's normally right on top of it. Yes, another Gypsy Queen next Tuesday. If you want to keep just tonight, Wilson, anytime tonight, I'll pick it up and respond to it tomorrow morning. Acuna, Fortune Teller. A Diaz, Exit. A missing name for Contreras. A Chris Davis, Fortune Teller. I looked. There were none in the first stack. I did look. See, he told you he'll yell at me. And first short print of the night, Ty Cobb. So where are you slumming then, John? Because I know I don't do any good ones. A Kyle Tucker, Fortune. A Bogarts, 2 of Wands. A Eddie Rosario, black and white. Eddie Rosario, black and white. Number 23 of 50. And we got a black and white Christian Yelich. Now that's a nice one. 37 of 50. Congrats to whoever's got Yelich tonight. His auto hasn't changed much. I've got quite a few in-persons. It's about the same. Give him that. Brandon Belt, blue. Oh. Check. Nope. Oh, yeah. Especially with the blue on it. Belt, blue. Ponce de Leon, Gypsy Queen. And next auto, Steven Duggar, rookie. Missing nameplate. Harrison Bader. A Puig Joker. A Yelich Fortune Teller. Yeah, I used to love getting printing plates autoed. Same concept. You get a nice blue Sharpie on the black and white of a printing plate. Looks good. All right, one box down. Oh, I've got a couple that turned out like unbelievably nice. And non-autoed printing plates, I mean, they're not that crazy expensive. Duggar. Base Duggar. Heh. All good. Anybody have any questions on the keeper portion? I'm assuming everybody understood. Normally what most people like, besides being able to keep their player, is the shipping price of $7.98 for 3 weeks. We've got a Kepler, Martinez, and Peralta to 50. Peralta, number to 50. I mean, I've got guys that get in 15 breaks in a 3-week period. Breaks down to about 50 cents a break in shipping. I end up with a few out of this. I try to mention it, but not everybody's in here and not everybody's paying attention, so I try to throw it out there. Bryant, Fortune Teller. But I don't pound you with it because most people know. A Ohtani Wheel of Fortune. But it's always an option, Salt Hill. And then, like I said, you can combine the shipping, $7.98 for the 3 weeks. Oh, there we go. Bryce Harper. Gypsy Queen, 42. We got a daily double with Harper. Congrats to the Harper spot. Soto, Fortune Teller. The only catch is don't send it through eBay. Anything but eBay. I need it emailed. eBay, I get way too many messages. Jackie Robinson, and it gets lost. But Steve is unbelievably on the ball with my email address. He's got that bad boy figured out. I have pulled a Ricky so far. There's definitely a Ricky in here. Somewhere. A Jose Ramirez black and white. 26 of 50. Ricky being Ricky. Verlander fortune. A Davis strength. Could you imagine that Harper had been in a Phillies uni? That card would have been stupid money. Oh, we got Jake Bauers. Jake Bauers. I haven't looked. I wonder what he's doing with the Indians right now. Manea blue. And Colby Allard. Colby Allard. Yeah, for all you new guys, I am a Rays fan. Got him on in the background. So a lot of the Rays players don't make it out there. If you see something like Bowers, the only reason he's out there is he's not a Ray anymore. Nope. Week 1, everything is on eBay. Week 1. And if you keep, you get the option of, you win, you get the option of keeping. But Facebook is only a claim process. People that are left over that weren't kept. So you always have a chance of winning your player. No one can claim it first. You have to win it, then you can keep it. Altuve, the star. I've been doing it 3 years. I've done my best to perfect it to where people still get their players. Arenado, fortune teller. A Blackman, no name. Nope, not yet. I did hit a nice Harper, though. Not autoed. Where was it? Gypsy Queen 42. Daily double. But no, your two guys, not yet. And hit a black and white Yelich auto. Those are pretty nice looking, too. And for all the new people, every now and then, I'll put a pack off to the side. If it goes off camera, just make sure you know, look up in the corner. I've got a second one up there. So nothing can happen. Plus, keep in mind, I keep the ones I want. I keep the Rays players, so I don't want your cards normally. Not a fan. I do enjoy pulling them, though. Oh, really? Don't you like how that was swapped around? You had a second camera, you can't do it, but man. I remember that when it came out. Oh, wasn't it, though? Oh, there's some shady stuff. You look around enough. There it is. Thought I saw one. Bazooka back, James Segura. Yeah, it wasn't all that great. Bazooka. I do tend to top load the bazookas, not the others. The others you can see on the front. Bazookas kind of hide. Berrios, Soto, and Polanco. Martinez, fortune teller. A Harper, ace of swords. Zach Greinke. Hey, you're mentioning Greinke. There he is. I'm assuming you've got one of those already, but Gypsy Queen logo. Urias, fortune teller. Next up, we've got Gary Carter. Anything different is nice. At least in my mind. No name Burns. Goldie 42. There it is. I knew I saw it. Goldschmidt 42. Altuve, fortune teller. DeGrom, ace of wands. Skaggs, Gypsy Queen, blue. Well, just blue. And auto, Chance Adams. Aaron, are you a Greinke collector or just happen to collect them out of this stuff? I told you, I do end up picking up a few out of this stuff. I break even on the product, but I end up with a few autos. Hayward blue. And a Max Muncy blue. That's you, isn't it, Ed? Pretty sure you kept number 45 of 150. Max Muncy. A Kimbrel exit. Judge, fortune teller. Oh, okay. Well, this is all I do, baseball. Yeah, they are. Well, he's batting like 400 or something like that in the minors right now. Something stupid. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Something that nice? Absolutely. And out of this year's Elite and last year's Elite, I mean, heck, you could have them all cheap. I mean, he never went too high until recently. Oh, yeah, he was cheap, comparatively speaking. You never know who's going to jump out to that hot start. You did get hooked. Between that and Acuna. Albies, Molina, and Jansen. Well, that's what I meant. Hitting those Acunas in the beginning. Nola Fortune. Evan Longoria, black and white, number to 50. Exactly. Albies, the world. There's no going back once you did it. Snell, fortune teller. And the thing is, you didn't even stay with it. Very, very rarely. I thought you had a shot there with Ricky. Reggie Jackson. Only if I've got maybe 1 or 2 cases of something, and I can't really do much player-wise with it, but almost always player. Freeman, fortune teller. I saw the A's logo, Robert. I was thinking for you. Well, I was hitting the heck out of them there in that little bit of time frame. Stanton, Swords. Missing name, Suarez. And we've got a Kopech, Michael Kopech. Yep, I will be doing Allen and Ginter. That I will. Normally, I will do that as teams. That is one of the rare products. I do get a decent amount of it, but that I still tend to do as teams. Crone, blue. Normally, I figure so many breakers do teams, and not nearly as many do players. Danny Jansen. Danny Jansen. It's very similar to this stuff. My wife says this is like Allen and Ginter too. A Arenado, Wheel of Fortune. Well, like I said, that's almost all I do. Diaz, fortune teller. Very rarely, and only sometimes because of the sort. Clevenger, Gypsy Queen logo. Well, we're going on box 5. We're, what, 26 minutes in? Kind of on pace. A couple minutes behind. Non-sport spot? Yep, there is. That tends to walk away with about half the crap, it seems like. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to... Heck, I don't know. Knowing me, I'll never commit to team only. I mean, heck, I might do that as a player this year. I don't know. Like I said, there's just so many people that do teams. Player gives other people chances to get their players without having to pay for the big guy. Astronomy card? No.
What's up, Rays fans? Rich Hollenberg, Doug Wicker. Are you watching right now? Because the Rays victory against the Nationals 8-3 in early play so far this year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's not a heavy autos. Altuve, Chapman, and Glaber. It's not just a baseball guy type thing, that's for sure. It covers the gamut. Martinez, fortune teller. Ace of Wands, DeGrom. Urias, fortune teller. And Lou Gehrig, short print. Well, that's just it. That's what I'm saying. About half the stuff goes to the non-auto spot, or the non-sport spot, non-baseball. Dozier, black and white. Nothing to write home about for Devers, that guy. Altuve, fortune. I haven't thrown his name out there yet. How's that? Still a long ways to go, though. A Kimbrel, exit. Barrios, a Gypsy Queen logo. And we've got Whit Merrifield.
I was keeping up.
Huh. Who was that, Holly?
Yeah.
Judge, blue. Another issue?
Yep.
How about a Steven Duggar Gypsy Queen logo auto this time? Number to 99. It's a Duggar night. A World Albies. Judge, fortune teller. A Yelich, missing nameplate. Nice night for Yelich. Well, we still got 5 more of them, Robert. We still have 5 more. How many breaks have you been in for Ricky? Not much. I mean, it looked like there were going to be some decent names in it. Is it a bunch of prospects? I mean, a bunch of high school, college type players? If so, I'll wait till after the draft, and then people know who's on their team. And Kiermaier, Bazooka back. Yeah, I've got 4 cases total coming. So I'm not sure. I didn't really look at it too hard. Because I'm not going to try to just squeeze it in there, if you know what I mean. I'll put it in when I can get to it. Kind of like this stuff. I'm the only one probably doing Gypsy Queen now. But I only had 4 cases. Didn't really feel like trying to shoehorn it in and bump something better. A Turner, Polanco, and Schwarby blue. Yeah, but wasn't it like, it's pretty much one auto? Unless they've changed it up. A Bryant, fortune teller. And then probably 4 or 5 of the 12 are non-baseball. Kuna, the Joker. Missing nameplate for Almora Jr. Soto, fortune teller. Oh, really? A Vlad Guerrero. That sounds kind of weak for the Rays. Who was it? I hit the boxer. A short print of what's his name? The main guy. Moneymaker. Oh, money guy. Verlander. Fortune. Betts, the Emperor. Yeah, with all the players the Rays have, that's real weak. Kit. Well, yeah, so I figured you're going to get autos. No, not Tyson. Floyd Mayweather I hit. Mitch Haniger. At the time, it was like $1,000 auto or something stupid. Morales blue. A Hunter Renfroe Gypsy Queen logo. And a Jose Martinez. Missing name for Frazier. Yeah, they're numbered to 150. Blues are 150. A Harper, Ace of Swords. Arenado, Fortune. Well, for all you new guys, hopefully you're good with the pace. I try to keep it moving for you. think I remember that one, the Acuna glow in the dark. Yeah, but it's worse than this stuff when it comes to trying to figure out all the short prints. I mean, this I've gotten better at, but man, I miss a ton of stuff that I find when I'm sorting. I mean, I missed one of ones that you would think you would notice, but you don't. And it's not like anybody calls you out and goes, hey, that was a one of one. You don't know. Yeah, that's what it was. It was the hand number on the back that I had to catch. There's no Gypsy Queen. Well, if I was that good, Salt Hill, I'd be pulling a lot more Rays players. Oh, Tawny, Hosmer, and Stroman. Yeah, like I said, I remember that card. I remember something about it. That's for sure. I always get messages while I'm in here. Acuna fortune. Missing name, Cabrera. A Trout, Thunder. Chris Davis, fortune. That's why you got the other one. Because I'm bound to, that's why I've got two. I'm bound to do something. Mark McGuire. Tucker, fortune. Judge, strength. Well, what is there? There's 30 SPs? Yeah, they do have variations on them because I pulled one for Lasorda. Mitch Haniger, number 2. This is a Topps product. Yeah, I pulled a missing nameplate on Lasorda. And I think it had a Gypsy Queen logo to go with it. Polanco, black and white. Yeah, the logo swap, you got, if they've actually got, what was it last year? Didn't they have like wrong logos? Instead of just swapping it out, didn't they have wrong ones?
Yes.
Yeah. That's just so wrong. Training blue. How are you supposed to stinking sort that stuff? Juan Soto, Gypsy Queen. And Mike Fultonwitz. Ace of Wands, DeGrom blue, number to 250. Who, DeGrom? Kluber, Magician. Yelich, Fortune. Oh, Fultonwitz? Well, the Braves are bad this. The Braves are bad this year. Yeah, but I thought they were supposed to be a better team than that. 500 ain't going to get it done there, though. Bazooka back of Chris 078 Davis. I think that's what he is. Or that's what he was. I thought the Braves had a ton of pitching in the minors. They're just too young to be able to do anything up. So about all the Rays have right now, it seems like at times, is pitching. Snell, Urias rookie, and Jansen blue. Their hitting has gone way downhill, but they're putting up just enough for their pitchers. Scherzer, fortune teller. There we go. Starlin Castro. I have no clue. I'm guessing that's the players' unis or something. Oh, we've got the pitching if it stays healthy. Missing nameplate for Kyle Tucker. King of Wands, Aguiar. See, I'm getting better at this, Ed. I'm seeing it and I'm calling it out. DeGrom, fortune teller. That is true. Like tonight, we haven't given up anything in the ninth. Hey, Roger Maris. Got 2 more chances at Ricky. No, I'm not. Nope. A Baez fortune teller. Ohtani, the world. Cesar Hernandez. Well, you see all the Rays autos I've pulled so far. The only one I've pulled isn't a Ray. So, I'm right there with you, Robert. Jake Cave, blue. And a Daniel Mengden. I've never even heard of that guy. And he's got the little Raleigh finger stash thing going. Joey Votto, Gypsy Queen. Magician for Kershaw. Torres, fortune teller. All right, we're looking for a couple good autos now. We've had some crap autos so far, in my opinion. Unless you bought them, in which case you're happy. No, what happened with the draft lottery? I guess I can read it on ESPN later. Oh, what did the Knicks end up with? 4th? So the Pelicans got a... They lose their center, and now they got another one coming. So everybody in New Orleans is going crazy right now, I'm guessing. Hey, bazooka back for Maya Francisco. And yes, he's misspelled it. A Jansen, Bell, and a blue Votto. Nola, fortune teller. Oh, a bonus, Brad Keller. Brad Keller mini. 41 of 50. A mini rookie. Is that yours? You do like this stuff. Stanton, swords. Dylan Bundy. Hey, anybody know why Dylan Bundy has 2 different cards in this? Just out of curiosity, because he definitely has 2 completely different cards. Snell, fortune teller. He's the only one. So come on, Ed. You know all this stuff. And Roberto Clemente. You've seen it. You've noticed it, though, haven't you? He's a 2-for-1. Well, so same when I was the sorting part. Until I noticed that different numbers, everything else is the same. Josh Bell, missing nameplate. A Freeman fortune teller. He just has 2 cards. Arenado, Wheel of Fortune. And of all people, Dylan Bundy. Didn't make any sense to me. A Austin Meadows. Exactly. I mean, maybe they did it figuring nobody would ever notice. Well, he's got a brother in the Orioles. organization, or at least he was. And I thought maybe it was his brother there for a little bit too. But the back of the card is the exact same. Guzman, blue. And Eddie Rosario. All right, guys. 2 more bullets left on the auto front. A Aguiar, King of Wands. Diaz, Fortune Teller. All right, guys. Last box for tonight. Thanks, Steve. So, reminder, as Steve put out there, if you want to keep your player for next week, combined shipping, all the good stuff, send me the email. It's mark@everythinggolfusa.com. Prefer it tonight so I can work on it in the morning. As well, as soon as I get this stuff sorted, if you're not keeping, I ship stuff out. So it goes out within a day or two. Thanks, Robert. AD's not going to stay, is he? You think he'll stay because they got Zion? I think the Pelicans would be better off doing that. Get a package from the Lakers, including the 4th, if they got the 4th pick. Exactly. I'd rather have that. Let the kids grow up together. And get another top player off the Lakers to go with it. I mean, the Lakers have players. Santana, Andujar, and Blue Kopech. Exactly. And let them grow up together. I mean, I don't want, what's his name? At least I wouldn't want him. The point guard. Scherzer, Fortune Teller. Buxton, Gypsy Queen. Ohtani, the world. A Cody Bellinger. Player uni. That's a nice one with the way Bellinger's been playing. Bellinger, Players uni. DeGrom, Fortune Teller. Keep forgetting, what's that kid's name? The point guard with a dad that's an idiot? And Tommy Lasorda. Lonzo. Ball. Yeah. I would tell the Lakers they could keep him. And take everybody else. A Baez Fortune. No Arcia autos so far. Still got 2 left. A Kershaw Magician. Missing nameplate for Ian Desmond. Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. I wouldn't want him. Max Muncy. We've had some duplicates tonight, that's for sure. There are definitely some 1 or 2 per case. Huh. You are doubling up. Ed's killing it in this stuff. Pedroia, blue. And Dylan Cousins. Didn't someone say Dylan Cousins is in a lot of this? You never know what they might end up being later on. I got a ton of $4 autos. Mike Trout, Thunder. Judge was a $4 auto there for a little while. When he was in the minors, no one had a clue who he was. Torres, fortune teller. Yeah, yes, that is my go-to. And a black and white, Tim Anderson. Always is in this stuff. And I didn't hit him in the last case at all, I don't think. I think that's my first Dylan Cousins total in 3 cases. Unless you remember one. And a blue Ronald Acuna, number to 250. Yeah, well, I break even on the product, so too much of it doesn't sell. All right, guys, recap coming up. It takes me a little bit of time to sort this stuff, but recap coming up. All right, sounds good. Let me check, make sure I got it. Yep, I do have it. Okay, so those are good. That is good. That is good. Sounds good. No, there's books and jersey autos in this? I mean, I've only opened up the 3 cases so far. Yeah, and I've only got the 4 cases, so. All right, guys, here we go on the recap from tonight. All right, the bazooka backs, that'll be tough to find without sleeving them. Davis, Segura, Kiermaier, Maya. Short prints, Cobb, Robinson, Carter, Jackson, Gehrig, Guerrero, McGuire, Maris, Clemente, and Lasorda. Black and whites, we've got Rosario, Ramirez, Longo, Dozier, Polanco, Anderson. Gold, chrome, we've got Peralta. And our variations, you've got player unis of Castro and Bellinger. You've got a 42 Gypsy Queen Bryce Harper. That ought to be a nice one. And then a 42 Goldie. All right, autos. We've got Cousins, Muncie, Rosario, Meadows, Mingden, Hernandez, Fultonwitz, Haniger, Martinez, Haniger, Merrifield, Jansen, Kopech, Adams, Bowers, Allard, and Duggar. Blue, we've got Muncie. We've got a variation Gypsy Queen of Duggar. Black and white mini, Keller. And a black and white Yelich. That's got to be the best one of the night. All right, guys, that is it for tonight. Like I said, we'll have the same stuff next week for week 3. Absolutely. Glad you hit it. What do we got? We got Wednesday, tomorrow night, we've got Bowman's Best. Thursday, we've got our last case of Bowman Hobby. And Friday, we got the back half of Elite Extra Edition. Yep, same bat time, same bat channel, 9 o'clock normally. The only time I don't do 9 is if I got a softball game, which are Mondays and Fridays. But I'm done with those for a while. So, almost always should be 9 o'clock for a little while. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm down here in Florida. So, those 11 o'clockers are getting done at midnight are tough. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock with Bowman's Best. What do you mean for the Ricky? No, here's how it happens. If you kept a player tonight and you're new, what I do is I'm down in Sarasota, Bradenton area. But I will send you an email on Sunday night with an invoice through QuickBooks. I plug everything into QuickBooks and send out emails. So you'll get an email with an invoice. You just jump on PayPal, pay it direct, and then I credit QuickBooks and invoice goes away. I'm assuming that makes sense to you. Very easy to do. Any questions? Bottom of my emails that I respond always has my phone number. And I do answer at any time normally. Try to be easygoing. It's opening cards for goodness sake. All right, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow night with Bowman's Best. Have a good one.